pretty much what we know him for, his kicking game.
So again, this is going to be one of those interesting games now, because these two teams, not really much to separate them in terms of level, so I think it's going to be a faster pace, a bit more exciting. Already started off at a higher pace than I said the other games, but you can really see it when these teams have got a chance of winning. They're holding nothing back and really going for it.
Yeah, I think that they come here with nothing to lose. I mean, you'd like to think on seedings on the tournament that the Vikings would be the expected team to win here, but Shanghai are going to have a go. They've got absolutely knocked the lead. They were supposed to be playing at the Rugby Fest today. Came in as a late entry, and making a good account of themselves. First 2 minutes in. It is number 3, Renault, is ex-Hong Kong international. So earlier this morning, both these teams struggled with their opening games. Neither of them managing to get themselves over the white line. So hopefully we'll see some scores, and both of them can get their tournament on their way.
So a quick liner there taken by the Shanghai Devils. Unfortunately, didn't quite go to plan. It looks like it's going to be a very relatively easy try for the Vikings there. Just goes to show how quickly, though, a fantastic attacking position can so easily go against you in these games with a space there. How you've got to be concentrated all the time. A silly, easy pass like that can result in 7 points against you.
Just a team maybe not on the same page,
yeah.
And then there you go, 7 behind. So Sam Stool converting his own try.
So it's kicked off again now. Shanghai in their half, got the ball, looking to create a platform on which they can attack from. Just trying to force that kind of last movement a little bit too much, rather than kind of keep it in, play the simple ball. Just trying to kind of get that glamour about them and try and go for that little bit of champagne when could just hold it back that little bit and kind of wait for the right moment, not force it.
Yeah, keep the 50-50s in the locker. Bit of consistency, couple of phases. Get the confidence up. Everyone get their hands through the ball.
Yeah, it's a physical game of chess. Yeah, play the strategy.
You really are eloquent, you know that.
Is that?
You're so eloquent, you really are.
Great attack, a great line there. And great step there.
Like
great step by the Shanghai Devils.
Diggy Bird, we were hoping to see his first tackle of his career there.
Still waiting.
He was trying to kick him. Knows what to do with his kicking boots on, but well and truly swept there at sweeper. So you can see there the boys really having a good blow on. It's a lot easier sitting up here in the stands. These guys are really working hard.
So a good a line out now for the Irish Vikings in their own 22.
Liam Woodley here, the hooker.
And a couple of substitutes being made by Shanghai Devils. Interesting, come across this Shanghai team and a couple of other competitions. I know you've been on there as well. I've been Charman and other places. Shanghai Hairy Crabs.
Yeah. I mean, I think what's exciting about China Rugby is it's not just going to be an expat game. Yeah. The universities and the schools there, the game is really starting to explode. What's very sad is they had such an awesome, healthy sevens program that unfortunately has fallen away. and the 15 games has dropped. I mean, they really have sort of free fallen out of the world rankings, which is so sad given, you know, the physicality that they've got, you know, as a nation. I mean, they've got, you know, guys from northern China are seriously big guys. You know, they've got speed, and you just got to see how they are as an Olympic nation. You see that they have, just like the States, you know, they have the opportunity. They just got to be harnessed, and it's such a big place. It just takes someone to get hold of it. And
if you look in terms of numbers, you know, what they've got to pick from far outweighs everyone else right across the globe, doesn't it?
No shortage of pitches. So,
definitely not. Yeah. But no, as you say, you know, of northern China, all hard men, they work hard for their lives. You know, we always go on about farmers' strength being in the UK, and these guys that work out in the land all day. These guys, they got it in abundance, and yeah, put a bit of funding towards it. You know, just going to take one senior person over there to like it, get a bit of money behind it, and they'll become a world force in 7s, 10s, 15s.
I mean, 100%. I mean, you know, the Olympics, you know, got people very excited, and you know, China just seemed to have such a great opportunity, but they've just let it fall away. And I think that's one of the sad things about these emerging nations is, you know, when politics unfortunately gets ahead of the game and stuff like that, you just got to, you know, hopefully put it aside for the benefit of things. But as I understand it, the game within the universities is really, really exploding, and so I don't think it'll be long before, you know, China start making their mark again in the 15s game, most certainly.
No, well, you see it now, and it's great for those of you who aren't familiar with the leagues over here in Hong Kong. We actually have the PLA, which is the People's Liberation Army, actually playing in the league regularly over here now. So they are looking to kind of make that jump and push more in it, which I think is great to see. But while we're speaking about this, a fantastic solo effort by the Vikings.
So Jordan Bunt.
Fantastic solo break there. Some great skill there, great footwork, change of angles, hit the lines well.
Great finish, good in and out.
That'll be a little bit disheartening for the Shanghai team, who are, you know, very close to scoring, down in their 22. Again, one quick break, one quick turn, all changes.
Another great kick-off there from Diggy Bird.
I've got some serious height in that. That's exactly what you want, is, you know, when you're 10 or whoever's taking a kick, can offer you that kind of platform, and they hit it so high. Great chance to get in there, win the ball back, exactly as we've seen, resulted in a very easy try there for the Irish Vikings again.
I was listening to Ben Ryan the other day talking about the importance of kickoffs. You know, and he said it's a major, you know, area of focus for them in trainings. You know, retaining kickoffs, getting the kickoffs back. I mean, you look at New Zealand. Gordon Titchin says the same. You've got to get that ball back. Without the ball, it's hard work. I mean, it really is hard work. So, you know, these guys here, there, you saw it straight away. It's disheartening when you don't get it. You've got to react quickly. You've got to get yourself set. Otherwise, you get capitalized like that. And fortunately for the Shanghai guys here, the Vikings are starting to run away with this one.
Yeah, hopefully the Shanghai now, you know, I've seen them play before. Hopefully they'll keep their heads up high now, keep them going to the end. But again, another great example of a kickoff there where you can really get on there and challenge, get some serious height in that ball. But this time Shanghai have won the ball. Let's hope that they can kind of convert this into something now, and hopefully, you know, keep the game exciting.
He's being wrapped up here. Nicely done there from the Vikings, wrapping him up.
So the Vikings are a regular contender at the Hong Kong 10s. Seem to be regressing quite well. Always a solid, strong team.
I think what's great about the Vikings is they get the nature of the tournament. Yeah. They're always the last boys at the bar. Yeah. You know, they've always got great nature on the pitch, good banter off it, and you know, always a very welcome addition to this tournament. I think they certainly add to it. They bring a good standard for sure.
So good scrum there by Shanghai, win the ball back. Just working their way up now to the halfway line. Looks like the Vikings have stolen it back though.
Willie Teague there picking up from the back, but unfortunately getting wrapped up. That'll be our half-time break. So off we go for the second half. The Vikings with a commanding 19-0 lead against the Shanghai team. Bit of an uphill battle, but they can do it in one half. There's no reason why they can't. So. There's a nice atmosphere brewing here, isn't there?
Oh, there certainly is. There certainly is. Well, as the day goes on now, people are going to start finishing work, get more and more of a crowd down here. You can feel it's kind of going a bit cooler in the air, so that kind of attracts more people to come out here. You're starting to see the Sportsman's Bar get more people outside, so beer's going to start flowing. All in all, a recipe for a fantastic day and an exceptional evening. So 19-0 here to the Vikings against Shanghai. Shanghai going to have to dig really deep to try and get through this. Looks like there's a bit of a gap now for the Vikings on the wing. Just evaded one tackle. The Vikings seem to be setting the kind of platform pretty well off each phase.
I think they've got the experience at this level of the competition. There's a lot of old faces coming back here. Andy Douglas and Liam Woodley, etc., who've been here many years. So. It is that experience. It helps. And second half, when you're tired, sometimes it just needs you to hold on to the ball. We were talking about the 50-50s, and I think you'll see that with the Vikings now. They've got the experience. They've got a general 10 who knows how to boss the game as well. So don't get suckered into this sort of scrap. Yeah. Just play some nice control rugby, and the opportunities will start coming. I think you'll see the Vikings now with a couple more scores in the second half.
Yeah, I think you're right there. They seem to be playing exactly to their strengths. They know what they can do. They know what they can't. They're confident, they know each other, as you say. A couple of old heads in the team can make such a difference. Calm things down, control the game. And as you said, I think there'll be a few more tries.
That's an unusual one there. Everyone thought the ball had gone dead, and then it's bounced itself back in, and a little bit of confusion. And then we'll come back here to what looks to be either a very good kick, I'm not too sure, or...
Well, as someone once said to me, for Shanghai to get through on this, they're going to have to work as hard as a one-armed bricklayer.
In Baghdad. The Honey Badger is here this week, isn't he? Sorry? The Honey Badger is here this week. He's back in the 7s side for Australia.
Now, there was a rumour he might have been able to make a star appearance over here, but his fitness test that they were working on it, he passed it with flying colours apparently in the Australian squad.
Good stuff. I mean, it's very exciting, isn't it? Sonny Bill Williams is here. He gets all the uproar, but I think the lads are more excited about the Honey Badger being in town and the potential of seeing him after the event, in the town and having a few beers.
Well, we've had some disappointing news. Tom Jones, unfortunately, had to pull out of his concert he's got happening tomorrow. So, having the Honey Badger in town, at least that kind of eases the pain a bit.
Oh, poor Tom Jones, really.
Yeah.
Got the Hoff is in town as well.
Yeah, the Hoff's in town. That man's made for the 7s.
Oh. Well, I mean, you talk about two of the coolest men on the planet, the Hoff and Tom Jones.
Thank God they've gone. There'll be a lot more divorces over here otherwise.
So the game's getting a little bit disjointed here.
Yeah, someone told me the Hoff's going to stay over on Discovery Bay for a couple of days. Guaranteed, apparently. So Shanghai trying desperately now to get outside the 22. Not having a great deal of success at the moment, but they're just making a quick break on the outside.
And there's number 10, Dickie Bird, making a tackle. He looks a bit surprised himself. He's having a second go as well. I think the Vikings trying to see this game out here.
Yeah, very good drift in defence there. All coming up perfectly in a line, not trying to rush up, leave any gaps. All coming up together, drifting on the right at the right time, at the right moment, working together well. Oh, this could be a sneaky try there.
Diggy Bird tracking him across. And there you go. There's the little turnover.
Shanghai Rugby for the GFI Football Club 10s for this year.
It's Wesley Amasi getting himself in for a try.
It's a great interception there by Shanghai, resulting in a try. It should make the score 19-7. About to take the kick nearly in front of the post.
The Vikings have got to be careful here. You can't sit back on your scores. You've got to get yourself in there. You know, I think they're going to need another one just to make sure of this one.
Well, there's still 5.5 minutes left, and even though it doesn't sound like long when you're playing out there, that feels like an eternity.
It sure does. Solid rat's tail there going off. I haven't seen a rat's tail for a while. Do you see that one?
So, yeah, not a
Try
fan of it
scorer.
myself, but yeah, see many a person from New Zealand enjoy the rat's tail.
Do like the rat's tails. Are they still called a rat's tail?
I believe so. I don't know what else you would call it.
That's two with a smart back and side, so.
Clearly never had a Chinese haircut. So Shanghai had the kickoff there. Unfortunately, didn't go 10, so it was a free kick to the Irish Vikings.
Jordan Bunce again having a go. Definitely their go-to man in terms of threats. Good turnover from Shanghai. They'll be looking for the next score, that's for sure.
Oh, he's going route one all the way then. He wasn't looking.
That's a great steal.
Great steal by the Vikings. Lost the support random as well.
It's been stolen back very quickly. This ball's all over the place. No one really wants it.
So this is where it's all important now. Set that platform. I think when you're doing, try to calm it down a little bit. Look for the gaps. Look for the mismatches. You always get the forward that wants to go out and try and look after the wing. You know, they've got to really exploit that.
Yeah, the Vikings getting the ball back. It's just a little bit of continuity now. I think the next team that can put 3 or 4 phases together is going to get themselves a score here. Some tired bodies out there.
Yeah, you can see the tiredness kicking in just by how flat that back line is now in the open space. You know, the enthusiasm of running off a deep line. Just going. Mind you, it's hard. Coming to the 3 minutes left in the second half. It's warm. Lots of contact in this game. It's taking its toll on the players.
It's almost coming to a standstill here. But good numbers out wide if it's one more pass. Fortunately, not the man you wanted, but he's managed to keep that backwards. And then Woodley cleaning up for him.
So that should be a steal now to Shanghai.
It's a great steal, but unfortunately in the wrong part of the pitch. There's a long way to go. Someone's going to have a go here. Oh.
You always expect the ball.
And I think that
he's just touching, speaking to the touch judge at the back to see if that's a try or knock on. Not entirely sure what it is myself. He's awarded the try.
I don't think I've ever seen such little emotion in a try in World Rugby ever. I don't think anyone knew what was going on, apart from not even the poor guy who scored it. So.
Yeah, I think it's taken a toll, and it's been a hard physical game for them. It's been pretty non-stop. Lots of pace and excitement on the game, and I think it's just starting to take its toll. There's 2 minutes, 20 seconds left in this half. So both teams making a few substitutions now. The player that's getting subbed off normally would mind, but I think they're grateful at this moment in time.
Yeah. I always enjoy seeing the ones who are disappointed by not being subbed off. Yeah.
Haven't worked hard enough.
Yeah, the type 5 usually looking disgust at the bench when they don't get pulled off.
Oh, well done there. Again, great kickoff by the Irish Vikings there. Literally just on the try line now of Shanghai, straight off the kickoff.
And get around some very, very tired boys out there.
Referee's blown the whistle and give a penalty to Shanghai. Oh, looks as though it's the scrums. There must have been a knock on. Back in your day, you'd be lining up a try from this position, wouldn't you?
Be lining someone up. I think that'll be the game there. There'll be no rush for Vikings. I'm not too sure his teammates are on the same page as him there in terms of wanting to get in early.
So just over 30 seconds left in this game. Score currently stands at Irish Vikings 26, Shanghai 7. Irish Vikings got a great attacking opportunity just outside the 22 of the Shanghai team.
And the Vikings will have one more last crack, I think. Jordan Bunt's having a go, cleaning out. They want him out wide.
Penalty awarded there to the Irish Vikings, the referee letting them play advantage. Could he go all the way on this? Desperate for support, looking for support. There's a support runner there. Can he step back inside?
That's a great steal there from Brunt. Hold on to him,
Shanghai holding on the ground.
He got himself isolated.
Yeah.
So Shanghai have one more go. Bit fiery in there. It's good to see. This really has turned into quite a scrappy game.
Last opportunity for the Shanghai team to get another point on the board.
So as we see the try scorer having a little go, tidying it up now. Be interested to see.
I'm not sure he meant to find touch with that or not.
No, I'm not too sure. I don't think he wanted to go straight down the middle. It's quite an interesting feeling around the thing. I don't think anyone knows if the game's still going. You know, it's almost come to a complete standstill.
Get it out. It's on this half. Yeah,
so Renault,
the first tackle.
Desperately looking for some support. He's found him on the inside, and there it is.
There you go. Nice way for them to finish this this game.
Yeah, I think it's one of those score lines that reflects the game. I think the Vikings will be happy and deserve that win.
Yeah.
And the Shanghai gave themselves a good account themselves and kept plugging to the end.
Yeah, Vidusen didn't stop, went right to the final whistle.
That's 26-12 to Irish Vikings, just Shanghai with the kick to come. And that's just across the front.